So what photosynthesis is a process of making own food by the plants. That means the plants have the ability to make their own food,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the process is known as photosynthesis. You know what is the meaning? If I split the term photo and synthesis, so what words do you get? You get the photo and you get the synthesis word. Do you know what both of the terms means?
I know photo means a picture, but I don't know what the synthesis means.
No, in fact, in photosynthesis here, it is not the picture. Photo here means light. Now, because you're moving into the higher grade, okay, so you should know that photo in biology means what? The light.
Light.
Okay, and synthesis means what? The formation.
Okay.
Okay, so what, like simply photosynthesis, we call it as a process of making the food by the plants themselves. So how do they now make their own food? Do you know? Like you told me that they use carbon dioxide, water, chlorophyll, and anything else they use?
Sunlight.
Sunlight. Because now here you can see that sunlight is being absorbed, is being utilized for the formation of the food. So what do we call it as? It's the photosynthesis. Like using the light, we form the, like plants form the food.
Mm-hmm.
Got my point?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, if I ask you, like, okay, you have told me all of the required materials, for the photosynthesis process. So, can you name them again, and can you please mention what function do they perform, or what is their importance?
Um, well, photosynthesis,
Yes, for photosynthesis. What are the raw materials required there?
sunlight, carbon dioxide, water.
Yes.
Sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, and yeah, carbon and chlorophyll.
Chlorophyll. Okay. I'm asking you about to mention uh, the role of all these four raw materials. Like, how do they get involved there in photosynthesis, making the food for the plants?
Uh, I don't know the process. Like, I know how they make the food, but I like wait. HC C2 CO CO2 H2O and
What is CO2?
light.
What
CO2
is
is carbon
good?
dioxide,
Okay. H2O is what?
water.
Good. CHL?
CHL I'm not sure. Chlorophyll,
Yes, it's chlorophyll. Good. And the light is going to be in the form from, we'll be getting it from the sun.
sun.
Good. Okay. Now, can you tell me, like, obviously, photosynthesis is what we have discussed that it is a process of making food. So, where or in which part of the plant does it takes place?
Wait, no, but I have a question.
Yes.
For the light, like I had a question. Like I was wondering that if we have a light from a torch or something like that, and we
Yes.
put it on top of that plant, and get and they get a CO2 and H2O and chlorophyll. Like can they grow in there or no?
It can, but what do we say is that there will be a lot of difference in the growth of the plant.
And yeah, it's going to take a long, long time.
It will definitely. The power of sunlight and the power of the artificial light is going to be different, definitely, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so that is the thing. Okay, coming on to the next point that I was asking about, what part of the plant do the photosynthesis perform?
Uh, what? What?
Which part of
Uh,
the plant is responsible for performing the photosynthesis?
sunlight, H2O, H, H2O, and CO2.
No. I'm asking you, where do photosynthesis takes place in the plant?
Photosynthesis makes uh,
Roots and leaves and stem,
the
or where?
fruit. No. The diagram of that thing, right?
I'm asking you just the part of the plant that is called as leaf.
Leaf. Wait. It's leaf, stem.
Dear,
Leaf.
you are telling me the different parts of the plant. I am asking you just that what is that part of the plant known as where photosynthesis takes place particularly?
Leaf. Leaf.
Yes, it is leaf. Okay. And because photosynthesis is a process of making food that takes place in the leaf. Okay. So leaves are considered to be the kitchen of the plant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They are considered to be kitchen of the plant.
Yeah.
Got it? Okay. Now, do you know what is the chemical
What?
equation written for the photosynthesis process? Like, how do we write down there?
Mm,
Yes, no.
yeah.
Okay. Tell me, what is the product or what are the products of the photosynthesis process? Like, what is formed there?
Are you asking me like that for the sunlight? Like sunlight leads to CO2.
The photosynthesis would take place in the presence of all these components. I am asking you that from all these components, what is formed there?
It is formed chlorophyll.
No. Chlorophyll will be helping in conducting the photosynthesis.
Um,
See, what we say that photosynthesis is what? It is a process of making the food by the plants, right? Okay. Now, what is going to be that food which will be made? That is going to be the glucose.
it started with a G.
Yes, the glucose. Okay, and along with the glucose, it will be releasing out, secreting the
And
oxygen.
O2.
Exactly. So oxygen is going to be used by the animals for the process of breathing and everything. Okay. And glucose will be considered as the food particle or the food molecule which will be utilized by the plants themselves, and obviously like with by the other organisms like us, we human beings, like we eat plants, they serve as a source of food for us. So we say that the glucose will be considered as a food particle or the food molecule which will be utilized for the plants and by the other animals as well.
Uh, mhm.
Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Now, how does photosynthesis takes place? Like, what is the process or how all this takes place? Have you ever studied about this?
Wait. Yes.
Okay, tell me. So, how do photosynthesis takes place? Do you know what is the chemical reaction written for it?
Uh,
Okay. Okay. Tell me, how does it take place? Okay, where it takes place, that we have got to know that it takes place there in the
leaf.
leaf. Good.
Leaf.
Now, in leaf, we have a chlorophyll present there. What do you mean by chlorophyll? Tell me.
Chlorophyll helps the plant get green.
Good. So, chlorophyll is what? If I ask you, then you would say that chlorophyll is a pigment. You know what is a pigment?
Yes.
That provides some color to something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so chlorophyll is considered to be a green pigment, we say, that is present in the leaves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it is responsible for providing the green color to the leaves. Okay,
Yes.
Along with this, the chlorophyll is very much important for the process of photosynthesis. Now, how? Listen, what it does is that there is, the sunlight available. So during daytime, we say what happens there. The sunlight falls there on the leaf, that too on the chlorophyll part. Okay.
Yes.
Now, what this chlorophyll will do? We are saying that for photosynthesis, we need carbon dioxide and we need water as well. Okay.
Yes.
So what happens? Okay, tell me what is going to be the source of the carbon dioxide for the photosynthesis process?
Um, you know, it provides them their oxygen.
No, I am just asking you about from where would the plants get the oxygen? That's it.
Um,
Oxygen, sorry, let me correct myself.
it's like a
Carbon dioxide.
side effect. Like they take the carbon dioxide, but the
Yes,
part like they like it kind of creates O2, and
yes.
uh then it just release them by its stomata.
Good, good, good. I am asking you, the plants would get the carbon dioxide from where? That's it.
Humans.
They would get it from the atmosphere, from the air.
Oh, but doesn't the atmosphere just have oxygen because we
No,
just breathe
no, no,
oxygen?
no, no. It is carbon dioxide also present there. In today's time, what do we say? That plants should not get cut. You know, deforestation should be banned. Okay, cutting plants should be banned. Okay,
Yeah.
why? Because if there will be no plants, there will be no oxygen present, and it will be only and only carbon dioxide present in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we grow more plants, what would happen? The carbon dioxide will get utilized by the plants for the process of photosynthesis, and they will be giving out what? The oxygen in return,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we say that the leaves get the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Okay,
Okay.
and we do water the plants. We provide water to the plants. It happens the rain over there, which provides water to the plant. So what happens now? Listen carefully. This is something very important, Naira. Now, carbon dioxide and water, both of them, they react with each other. Okay, for anything to react with each other or for any chemical reaction to take place, there is required some sort of energy. Don't you think so?
Yes.
Okay, and what is going to be that form of energy? That is going to be the light.
It's into light.
Yes. I hope you're familiar with the concept that light is considered to be a form of energy.
Yes.
Good, very good. Okay, so here light would serve as the energy which will actually make the carbon dioxide and water to react with each other. Now, when will they react with each other? They will form the C6H12O6 molecule, which is the
Uh, Glucose.
glucose molecule. Okay,
Yeah.
you want me to repeat it? Then I can.
Wait, like the formula, like CO2.
C6. Okay. Let me repeat it. Listen, I'm writing it again here. So, in plants, in leaves, we say that there is a green pigment called as
Chlorophyll.
chlorophyll is responsible for absorbing the sunlight.
Sunlight.
Okay, now because we say that from the atmosphere, the plants get the carbon dioxide, and from the soil, they absorb the water.
Or from the rain.
Basically, whatever water is being provided to the plants, it goes there into the soil, and from the
Oh
roots,
yeah.
they absorb them.
How will it get in without roots?
Yes. Okay. So that is the thing. Now, sunlight here would serve as a source of energy for this chemical reaction. The photosynthesis would take place in the presence of the sunlight. Why? Because it serves as a form of energy which is required for the formation of food.
Yes.
Now, how would this food form? Like, what is the food molecule present or formed there during the photosynthesis? It is the glucose. Okay, so what do we say now? That in the presence of the energy, that is the sunlight, carbon dioxide and water, they react with each other. What do they do?
React with each
With
other.
each other. So when they will react with each other, they will form the substance which is having the formula C6H12O6. Okay,
Which
and
is
this,
glucose.
yes, it is. This is the formula for glucose. And along with this, we say that oxygen is released. Okay, whatever oxygen is released, it is released into the atmosphere here. That has been utilized by the other animals. Okay, we say, and whatever food has been formed, the glucose has been formed, that is utilized by the plants themselves as well, and also it serves as a source of food for the other animals like we human beings. Clear?
Mhm.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Okay.